We are in 2022, but let's look back on 2021 and the biggest fish I caught in 2021. Now, 2021 wasn't a great year with monster fish, but I did catch decent fish all around the board. Some of the bass you see in this video may not be that big because I didn't really spend too much time specifically fishing for bass. And we are in Wisconsin, so there are no 20-pound bass, obviously. So without further ado, let's look at some of the best catches of 2021. I got something big finally. Oh yeah, it doesn't actually feel super heavy, but it took out a lot of line. Probably finally got a carp, because I don't think buffaloes are a little bit more subtle. This one does not. I don't know, it's feeling heavier now that it's coming close. It just pulled out a lot of drag. It's probably why it didn't feel so heavy at first, but based on the way it was hitting, probably that's a nice carp. It's a nice carp. Oh, that's a big one. That is a big one. Might be the biggest one I've ever caught. Is that the biggest common I've ever caught? Oh, that's a purdy guy. That's a purdy boy. That is a purdy boy. Let's see that. Is that a 20? Is that a 20? You guys think that's a 20? I think there's a good chance that's a 20. All right. But it's gonna take a little while for me to bring in. Might not be quite a 20, but oh man. All right, hopefully at least a 15. 23 carp is hard to beat. It's probably not that hard to beat, but oh yeah. It is kind of weird because I have to like do everything myself. That's a good fish though. It's a good fish. The activity, like I told you, before the rain, my friend, before the rain. Oh my God, it didn't want to come in. That thing would have easily tore apart my, would have easily torn apart. Oh no, it doesn't want to come in. Come on, carp. Come on, carp of commonage. Come on, common. I gotcha. Nice and easy. There you go. Oh, that's a big carp. That is a nice carp. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's a nice fish. Huge fish. Oh, it's disappointing. Only 12. I was hoping for a 20, but only 12-pound fish. All right, hopefully I can get one bigger today. 12 pounds, common carp. All right, carp. Just keep you in the net next time to release you. Makes it easier for me, but I would kill you because a lot of people want you dead, but you know what? I don't like to kill fish unless I have to, and since you're not an Asian carp, I don't have to kill you. See you, carp. Yep, threw it with some swirls are, and I got one. I wonder if it's a bowfin. I don't think it is. It's not fighting like a bowfin. Yep. Oh, it's a big white bass. It is a big white bass. Check that out. I knew they'd be here. That's a good white bass, man. That actually might be my personal best white bass. I don't know if I'm going to need my net. It's a white bass after all. Yeah, why not? It's a pretty big one. Oh, yeah. Could be a PB. Could be a PB. My PB white bass is 1.5 pounds. This one could definitely be a lot bigger, or about the same size at least. That's a good size white bass right there. Not a small ear largie, but a nice white bass. That's a good size one, man. That is a big one. That is a big one. I think this is a personal best, guys. 1.7 white bass. 1.7 white bass. Well, 1.6 if you take off the weight. 0.1 pounds bigger than my biggest white bass. 1.7. Very nice white bass. It's kind of hard to pose for a photo here, but there you go. It's a very nice white bass. In Missouri, this would be dinner, but luckily for him, we are in Wisconsin, so don't like cleaning fish. He looks delish, but he's gonna get to go. See ya, white bass. Got something in the blade bait. Oh, I think it jumped. Oh, there it goes. Still struggling. It's a bass. Oh, this is good. Oh man, it's much bigger than the other bass. Struggling pretty hard. It's a lot bigger. It's trying to jump a little bit. There you go. There's another jump. Yep. Looks like about a 2-pound bass. Ooh, it's thrashing hard. Let me get the net. And we're going to land this puppy. Yeah, we are definitely going to land this puppy. That is a decent sized largemouth bass. I think the biggest largemouth I've actually caught this year, because I don't really fish for largemouth that often, so that's a nice bass. 2.2 pound largemouth bass, 2.2. Best bass of the year, so well, best largemouth of the year so far. I've caught bigger smallies. Probably one of the few fishermen that catches bigger smallies than largemouth, but 2.2 largemouth. I think I got one finally. Yep, got a fish. Got a fish. Oh, it is. Oh, that is not a small fish. That's a nice bass. It's actually a really nice smallmouth. Check that out. That's a smallmouth bass, baby. It's a really nice smallie. That is actually something I need my net for. A smallmouth bass. That's like a 2-pounder at least. 2-pound smallmouth. Oh man, I don't have my net right now. I'm gonna need to go get it. I'm gonna land this. This thing's a beast. This thing's a beast. Definitely a beast. It's a beast of a fish. 2.7 pound smallmouth bass. I think I caught a larger one last summer, but I did not get a weight measurement on it. But this is now my personal best smallmouth bass. So yes, broadhead definitely has bass. However, I cannot use this as bait, so we're gonna have to jig for more cut bait. Let's let this guy go. All right, it's a nice bass. Now we're gonna let him go. Nice bass, let him go. There you go, there you go. He's swimming off good. I threw in the deep pool near shore and I think I got one. I got something and it's swimming. Pretty sure it's a big fish of death. Could be a stick. Oh nope, it's a fish of death. And it's a fairly large one. It's a decent sized fish of death. Oh, you see that fish of death right there? It's not like a 40-inch monster like my friend caught, but it is indeed a fish of death. It's in the deeper pool here. So definitely very cool, very deadly fish of death. All right, 20-pound braid, 50-pound leader. It's not going anywhere, but definitely a fish of death. Oh wow, that was fast. Knew it was there. The spoon hit immediately. Maybe I should just throw closer to the shore because I think they are closer to shore now. All right, fish of death. Here we go. I would say it's a good 25-incher. It's not a huge one. Definitely not a huge one, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Fish of death. Not the biggest one I've caught, but one of the bigger ones I've caught, I guess. It's a good 20, 22, 20, well, say it's almost 30, but probably like in the upper 20s. Fish of death. Come here, fish of death. Easy catch, easy catch. Upper 20-inch pike. Upper 20-inch pike. Very, very nice. Now we're gonna let it go. All right, it's a good fish of death. All right, I didn't notice, but there is actually a fish on one of my poles, and I'm pretty sure it's the white one. I think it's the white one, and it is pulling drag, so it's not a super small fish. I didn't realize there was a fish on this pole until now, because like it was messing with my other one. But yeah, there's a fish on my pole, and it doesn't feel super. It does not feel super small. I don't think it's as big as the first one, but there's definitely a fish on the pole, and it is. Oh my gosh, it is a gato fish. It's definitely a gato. Channel. All right, got more than one catfish today. I am very, very pleased with this. It's fighting hard now, but I do have some drag because I learned from my mistake at Broadhead Spillway. It's fighting slightly different from the first fish, but I'm pretty sure it's a channel. It was the cut bait. Nothing's hit the giant bluegill yet. This is gonna take me a while. It's gonna take me a while. I hope it's like a giant muskie, but nah, it's definitely a catfish by the way it's fighting. Slowly reel it in. It's fighting pretty hard. Oh yeah, this is what fishing's all about, guys. Staying out here at night with the bugs in your face. Definitely hoping to get that big fish. Oh, it's cranking hard, my friends. It's cranking hard. I think I'm gonna, all right, let's see how big this thing is. Could be just as big as the last one. Oh, it's big. It's big. Oh no! Oh my God! That's not a channel. It is a ginormous drum. That is actually bigger than the one at the Fox River. Oh man! Oh my gosh! I thought that was a gato fish, but it isn't. It's a big, big drum. It is a huge. Look at the size of that drum, my friends. That is freaking ginormous. That's like 20 pounds. That drum is gonna be like 20 pounds. Oh, I want that drum. Oh no, you're not getting away, drum. I thought you were a gato fish, but no, you're just one massive, massive, massive freshwater drum. That's like 3 times the size of the one at the Fox. Oh man, I wish I had some help now, man. Wish I had some help, because I'm gonna need to net this one. I don't even know if it's in the net, but barely. That is a drum. That could be my biggest fish of the day. That, oh my gosh. Oh, look at that drum. It's unfreaking believable. Unfreaking believable, man. Today was a wonderful day of fishing. I think it did swallow my hook, because I don't see the hook. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut the line. It's just a crappy leader anyways. But yeah. Oh, oh, how am I gonna do this if it doesn't fit in the net? It does though, barely. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that drum, my friends. Look at that drum. So pretty, so pretty. Oh my God. Crazy drum. Do you guys see this? Do you see this? This is a 13.7 pound freshwater drum. By far the biggest freshwater drum I've ever caught. 13.7, almost 14 pound freshwater drum. Excellent, excellent. This one's bigger. This one's bigger. This one's definitely bigger. Yeah, man, I think it's an Asian carp. That means my parents like eating Asian carp. I actually don't like eating Asian carp at all. I think there's too many spines on them, but yeah, Asian carp. I think like everyone is essentially hooking into Asian carp here. They're invasive, so the DNR doesn't really care if we get them or not. So yeah, 20-pound Powerline Pro. It's pretty good. It's not too big of a fish. It's not too big of a fish. And I also got a steel leader on this, so I'm not really too afraid to pull against this fish. Got one though. Got one. Yeah, the bait's not working, but if it's an Asian carp, I'm keeping it. Because my parents like Asian carp. I do not like Asian carp. Oh, this one's big. It's like, well, it's not huge. I can feel the weight on it. It doesn't seem huge. It's definitely a, is that a gato fish? No, it's not a gato fish. Looks like a buffalo. Yeah, it's a buffalo. It's a buffalo. There's a huge buffalo. It's a huge buffalo. Oh my God. It's a huge buffalo. Oh, it actually hooked it in the mouth. Oh, bill. Yeah, it's a big, I actually hooked it in the mouth. I actually hooked it in the mouth. This is a 16-pound largemouth buffalo. 16 pounds. One of the biggest fish I've caught on video this year. 16-pound largemouth buffalo. All right, I got a fish. I think I need to walk over this thing and just basically get over here. So I think could be a gato fish. Definitely could be a gato fish. Is it a drum or a gato? Is that a wall? Oh my God, that is a big, big walleye. Look at the size of that walleye. Do you see this walleye? That is a king walleye. That is a gato walleye. That's huge, huge, huge walleye. All right, it's coming in. Huge, huge, huge walleye. Not really sure exact length, but massive, massive walleye. Awesome, awesome catch. Great catch. Goodbye, you massive walleye, you. Goodbye, massive walleye. All right, looks like it's staying in the shallows for a while, but it's not floating upside down, so that's good. That's a massive, massive walleye though. Massive walleye. See if I can get it to go back. It's just chilling in the shallows here. All right, there it goes. There it goes. Nice, nice walleye. I believe this one's a carp though, so it's not quite as good as a fish of death. But I think I might have more chances of fish of death. Is this thing even... No, yeah, the drag's definitely there. This time though, I hate it when I move the net like this, because now I have to go get the freaking net again. All right. Should just have two nets, one off dock and one on dock. And when I loosen the drag, I'm always afraid I'm gonna lose the freaking fish. But I'm pretty sure it's just a carp, so not a big loss if I lose it. Oh man, still on. Upset I lost that pike, but I actually brought it in close. I just couldn't get the net around it, unfortunately. But this carp, or whatever the heck this is, could be a buffalo, I guess. It's worms, so it could definitely be anything, but I think it's a carp. Could be a gato, but I've never actually seen anyone catch a gato at the actual Amazon at the American Legion Park, so we'll see. Either way, exciting now, fish are starting to hit. Very exciting now, fish are actually starting to hit. Gotta bring it up slowly. This one's not an excessively small fish. It's definitely fighting me going that way. Oh, I see the fin, I see the fin. It's a carp, isn't it? Or is that a sucker? The fin actually makes it look like a, yeah, it's actually a sucker. That's not a carp. It is a red horse. Red horse sucker. Silver red horse. Fairly big one too. Fairly big one, silver red horse. Oh, it's gotten all like dirty and mucky, as you can see, because it's a mud bottom. But oh well. Silver red horse, a large one. I believe this could be my biggest one that I've caught. 5 pounds, silver red horse. 5 pound silver red horse. That is my PB silver red horse. All right, Mr. Fish. They're related to a carp. You probably can survive quite a bit out of water as well. Not that closely related. Red horses and carps aren't completely related because carps, they originate in different continents, but they are part of the same family, but not the same genus. So we're just gonna let this guy go. I think this guy's gonna be fine, as long as I can get him in deeper water. Problem with this area. There you go, there you go. Very lively, just needed a little bit of a touch. There you go. Oh my gosh, something picked up that big chunk of cut bait I had out. I actually changed the other two cut baits to smaller chunks because like things were just like nipping and then falling off the bigger chunks of cut bait. But now something hit my only big chunk of cut bait and it feels mean. It feels really mean. I'm gonna have to go down there and get it and probably then come back up to try to land it with my net. But it feels mean, man. Maybe it's another flathead cuttlefish. Or it could just be a big channel, most likely. It is a cut bait, and flatheads, we know they like live bait. That last one took my bluegill, but this is a big chunk of cut up bluegill. That first bluegill was actually bigger than the live bait, but I had to cut it up into chunks to try to catch a big channel cuttlefish. But man, this fish is mean, whatever it is. It's just hanging on. I'm trying to like just go down and kind of like just fight it, but it's pulling pretty hard. It's actually pulling me kind of like the other way. I think there's actually a fish on my other pole as well, but I gotta like fight this one. This fish feels like it's actually pulling harder than the flathead. Actually, it doesn't feel like a flathead because the flathead just kind of just like it's not as lively as this fish. This definitely feels more like a channel. But if it's a channel, it's a big channel. Could be the biggest channel I've caught this year. Oh, it's a bowfin. It's a massive bowfin. It looks so much bigger than the one I caught at the Wisconsin. Oh, that's a big bowfin, man. Dogfish fight so hard. It's a big bowfin. I'm definitely going to need my net to land this bowfin. There's no way I'm putting this bowfin out of the water without the net. All right, we're going to go back up and try to go get the net now. As soon as I reel it in a little bit more. I don't want to lose the fish, but I really need the net. This bowfin's a lot bigger than the one I landed yesterday, and it looks so much bigger than the one I landed at the Wisconsin as well. It's a huge bowfin. Definitely one that I think this is going to be my personal best bowfin ever. New personal best bowfin if I can land it. So we're going to grab the net, go down there, and hopefully land this little fish. Oh, it's a big fish. That is easily my personal best bowfin. The state record, I believe, is 13 pounds. I don't think that's 13, but it's probably getting pretty close to double digits, man. That is a massive bowfin. It makes sense that there's more bovins now, actually, if you really think about it, because the water's a lot more stagnant now, and bowfins generally live near stagnant, slow-flowing water. If the water level was the usual height, I don't think I'd be catching more bowfins. I'd probably just be catching more gato fish if the water was at its regular height. But bowfin, all right, come on, bowfin. Nope, doesn't want to come in, does not want to come in. Man, gonna be some trouble getting that bowfin in. Bowfins actually fight harder pound for pound than any catfish I've had. But they just don't grow quite as big as like channels or flatheads. But still a big fish. Oh, it does not want to come in. Definitely does not want to come in. It's going to be an epic struggle to get it in. But I got it. Yes. Got it. There you go. Big bowfin. Oh my gosh. That is an 8-pound bowfin. 8-pound bowfin or dogfish. By far, the biggest bowfin I have caught. Insane after dark tonight. I think I got another fish on the pole. That'll probably be my last one if I manage to land it before I head off. 8-pound bowfin. All right, let's get this beastly bowfin back into the water. Gave me such a good fight. Even on 30-pound line, it took me like 2 or 3 minutes actually to reel him in. So let's put him back in the water and have him wash off. There you go, it's off. I think they're just toying around with me. This does feel smaller than the other two I bought. What is that? Is that a bullhead gato fish? I think that's a gigantic bullhead gato fish. Yeah, I think so. That is a gigantic bullhead gato fish. Interesting. That's like as big as a channel. Look at the size of that bullhead. It is a gigantic bullhead gato fish. Man, that's insane. I've never caught one that, well, maybe I have, but that is hugely fat. I got to get a weight on that one. I definitely got to get a weight on that one. Bullhead gato fish. Check this out, man. I thought this was a channel catfish at first, but this is a 1.6 pound bullhead gato fish. 1.6, more than 1.5. By far, my personal best PB bullhead. I think I might actually have another one on the line over there. All right, 1.68 PB bullhead. All right, giant bullhead, see ya. And gato's off. I think I've got something good. Here. Feels a little heavier than whatever else I had, but still not super heavy. But yeah, it's a catfish. Is it a flat? Or, whoa! Okay, it's going crazy now. It is going crazy now. It's a channel, I believe, but it's a pretty big one. I see it in the water. It's a pretty big one. It ain't gigantic, but it ain't small, bros. It is not small. It's worth waiting all this time, I guess. Worth waiting all this time. That is, ooh, that's a fat one. Oh yeah, that's a fat catfish. Oh, gonna have to fight it for a while. Oh yeah, bit my worm. I knew it. At night. Oh, it's, oh my God. Oh, did you guys see that? That is a very gato-ish fish. It wasn't really fighting. It really wasn't fighting until I got it really close to shore, and then it started just gatoing like crazy. That's a big one. That is a big one. That ain't a, ooh, makes today worth. Is that a channel or a flathead? I can't really see. I think it's a channel. Yeah, it's a channel. But it's big. It's a fat channel. All right. Ooh, so glad I had the drag set. Otherwise, probably would have broken the string even at 40 pounds. I have had it broken before. Definitely have had it broken before. Ugh. No, hold it. Oh man, when I have these big catfish on, they are such good fighters when I have these big catfish on. Such big fighters. Oh man. I know waiting until nightfall is not most people's game, but that's when these things bite. That is when these things bite. And oh yes, another huge one. All right, I need to get the net ready because this is gonna require a net for sure. It's definitely gonna require a net. That might Is that my 20-pound channel? That could be the 20-pound channel that I've been waiting for. Come on, gato fish. All right. You're gonna tire out sooner or later. I know that, I think. I hope. It's a big one. It's huge. Oh, yeah. This place has delivered. Oh, geez. Come on, fish. You're gonna get tired. I know you're gonna get tired, fish. All right, fish. You're gonna get tired. You're gonna get tired, fish. Oh, geez. Come on. Did you see the size of that gato fish? It's very gato. That could be the biggest one I caught this year. It probably is. Probably is. It's giving more of a fight than the 12-pound one I caught earlier here this year. And I think it looks much bigger. It looks way bigger than the 12-pound one. Oh, it's huge. I don't even know if I can, I don't know if I can net it. It's too big. It is too freaking big to net. And this isn't Lake Wisconsin. This isn't Lake Wisconsin. Oh, it's huge. It is freaking huge. It's giant. This one's giant. Oh man. I need more power. Bong, oh, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. This thing's giant. Giant. Oh, yes. I think this is it. My 20-pound fish of death. Oh yeah. It's a giant. It is an absolute monster. Look at that giant catfish. Look at it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, guys. Massive, massive catfish. 19.6 pounds. 19.6. Channel gato fish. Can you believe the gato-ness of this fish? It is incredible. 19.6 channel catfish. Almost 20. 19.6. Oh man. Okay, giant gato fish. 19.6 pounds. My best channel gato of this year by about 4 pounds. 19.6. Gotta let this guy go in the water. Get a little wet, not a big deal. And just put it there. And it's a swimming right off. Look at that size. Look at the size of that gato fish. Swimming right off. Very, very nice fish. It's probably going to take just a little while to get its bearings straight, but it's swimming back off into the water. Goodbye, gato fish. Just right before I put the minnows on, I got a bite on the cut bait. It seems pretty gato, and I think it's pretty big. I think I'm just going to turn the thing up just a little bit, just in case it breaks my 50-pound braid, which it probably won't. It's something bit the cut bait. It's definitely a fish. It's not a turtle. I think it might be a flathead because it's not darting like a channel would, or it's okay. Now it's trying to dart. Maybe that's a channel. I don't know. It was cut bait, so odds are on channel definitely. I've never actually caught a big fish at Wisconsin Dells. Either that or it's a sturgeon, but I've never actually had a sturgeon bite on cut bait. But I know like the white sturgeons do bite on cut bait. I think it's too powerful to be a turtle, but it actually feels really heavy. Well, oh, there it is. I don't think it's a carp. That was a small carp that just swam by. But I doubt this is a carp. The carp don't bite cut bait. At least I don't think so. It does feel pretty heavy, and turtles don't fight this hard. I think it might be a pretty decent fish. Oh, now it's, oh, there you go, there you go. Oh, that feels like a carp. Now, oh my God, it's taking a lot of drag. It's taking drag like crazy now that it's coming near shore. But the cool thing about this shore is that it's not, oh man, this is what I've been waiting for all day, man. How big is, oh, that's a big fish. That is a big fish. That's a flathead, yes, yes. It's a flathead gato fish. It's very gato. That might be like a 15, 16 pounder as well. A flathead gato fish. Yes, hallelujah. I will pounce in the water to get that fish, my friends, if it gets stuck on a jam, because that thing ain't getting away from me. Oh yeah, flathead, oh, it doesn't want to come in. All right, gato-ish fish, you're coming in regardless if you want to or not. Oh man, this guy's fighting. This is bigger than 10. Definitely bigger than 10. And it's very gato. It's highly gato-ish. Very, very nice. It's coming in. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's coming in. It's coming in. All right, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh yeah, there we go. That's what I've been waiting for all day. The mighty flathead gato fish. This one, I don't know if it's 20, but it's definitely bigger than 10. It's definitely more than 10, but don't know if it's 20. Could be 20. It's probably pretty close to 20. But there it is. The mighty flathead gato fish. The mighty flathead gato fish. All right, gato fish. I think it's time that you gato up here. I think I landed it, folks. The flathead gato fish. The flathead gato fish. All right, nice fish. Very, very nice fish. All right, guys, this is a 22-pound fish of greater gato-ness. It's very, very gato. The infuriating thing is, it's about 1 pound short of my all-time PB freshwater fish, but nonetheless, a PB flathead catfish, about 2 pounds larger than the last flathead catfish I caught at Johnson's Creek. The fish of greater gato-ness. Very, very gato. My friends, this fish just made my day, so it is now time to let him gato on back to his home. The fish of greater gato-ness. All right, gato fish, there you go. Take a little bit of time to get your bearings straight, but I also think I need to help him a little bit with that. There he goes. There he goes. Very, very gato. The fish of greater gato-ness. Thanks for the fun, fish. Thanks for the fun. I don't know, it looks like something actually picked up my big bait. Is it even possible? I think it is. Oh my God, it's all the way over there? What the heck has it? Something picked up my big bait and it was swimming off with it. It's still got it. Is this a big blue gato fish? It doesn't feel like a gar. Is this the big blue gato fish of legend? It doesn't actually feel that big, but heck, it's a lot bigger than what I've been catching. A lot bigger than the gatos I've been catching. Is this a bigger blue gato? Is this the one I've been waiting for? I don't think it's the one I've been waiting for, but oh yeah, it's a big gato! Gato pescadores! It's a gato fish. I think it's like probably 5-6 pounds. Oh yes, I got one! A big blue gato. Well, it's not really that big, but it's gato-ish. It's gato-ish. It's gato enough. Well, it's not really that gato, but it's a pretty big. I don't think I'm gonna keep them because I have enough drum for today. But yes, guys, it's a blue it's a decent sized gato. I finally got one. I got the blue gato. Oh my God, it's fat. That is what I've been waiting for, people. A big blue gato fish. Very, very gato. Check that out. That is what I've been waiting for all these days. A big blue gato fish. Finally got it on the last day. Thank you, God. All right, guys, I finally got one after all this time. A blue gato fish. This one, almost 9 pounds, about 8.7 pounds. Blue gato fish. I'm not gonna keep them, mainly because I already have all the drum, but I finally got one after all this time. It's not a blue gato fish of legend, but it is an 8.5 pound blue gato fish. All right, today was definitely worth it. I hope I can catch a bigger one. Yes, those were the biggest fish of each species in 2021. I did catch some crappie and bluegill, but I didn't get any of the big ones on a record. But that was a fun video, just reminiscing on 2021. It wasn't a great year for giant fish, but it wasn't bad. I caught a couple in the 20s, several in the teens, and was overall a fun time. I hope 2022 brings me even bigger fish. I will see you guys on the next adventure.